In Paris, Napoleon is everywhere. Street, statues, museums. And then it hit me. This man built empires, commanded armies, and built systems that outlasted him. Meanwhile, back home, there are dealership managers that are still chasing down keys and wiping off fingerprints. Too many managers are stuck in janitor mode, cleaning up after people, fixing things that never should have broken, and plugging leaks they didn't create. You're not leading, you're duct taping. And today, we draw a hard line. Stop being the fix-it guy and start being the general. I'm Chris Hunsaker, and this is the Dealership War Room. Leadership fire, built daily, fueled intentionally, and delivered relentlessly. And today, we're going to dive into how you can channel a little bit of Napoleon at his best to make your dealership shine. And here's something we don't say enough. You're not the hero, you're actually the handcuffs. You've trained your team to depend on you. You fix every problem. You jump into every fire. You rewrite every RO, and you patch all the mistakes. And now you're tired, frustrated, and wondering why nobody will ever step up. But it's simple. If you jump into every fire, pretty soon your team will just stop bringing hoses. Why should they take responsibility when they know you'll clean it up? What you thought was leadership was really rescue. And rescue never raises the standard. All it really does is reinforce helplessness. So let's create a little mindset reshift here. And I want you to really pay attention to this. If your team can't function without you, that is not loyalty. That is dysfunction. And it's dysfunction that you created. And if your value is tied to being needed in every crisis, you will always live in crisis. And my friend, that is not leadership, that's survival. And let's change that right now. So now let me share with you the 3 times general test. This is how you step out of janitor mode and into general mode. And while I do this, I want you to understand it is always critical for the senior leaders to stop and pick up a piece of paper. It is critical for a senior leader to stop and help straighten a car or brush something off. I'm not saying that you should never do this. I'm saying when this becomes the pattern, when you become the hero, when you become the rescuer, then you're no longer leading, you are a rescuer. So let's start with number 1. Did I give a clear order? Because accountability without clarity is simply a setup for resentment. Because simply put, if your directions aren't sharp, your expectations, they're mere fiction. Number 2, am I solving the same problem twice? Once is coaching, twice is training, 3 times is enabling. Number 3, is it my job or is it theirs? And if it's theirs, stop stepping in. Let them do their job. If they miss, great. If they make a mistake, great. Then teach them, then train them, but stop stepping in and saving them. Because here's the truth. Most generals don't shine boots. They build commanders. Now, from time to time, you need to do that act of service and act of humility and never let that go. But in the day-to-day, you're building commanders, not shining boots. Today's War Room Challenge is simple. Find one area today where you're playing janitor, where you know you've built a dysfunctional system that's enabling people to not raise their standards and execute at a high level. Could be something as simple as your CRM task list, sloppy trade-ins, finance cleanup, or even recon mess-ups. Then do this. 4 simple steps that it's like a sanitizer for dysfunction. It'll just get rid of it. Number 1, stop doing it. Number 2, define exactly what needs to happen. Number 3, train someone to own it. And number 4, no takebacks. Ever, no matter what, they got it, they own it, they keep it. Because you're not stepping away. You are stepping up to build leaders, to build excellence, to build culture, and not simply fix leaks and patch up mistakes. If this hit home, please share this with a leader who's doing too much. Text them. You're better than cleanup duty. You're meant for command. And if you're the one that needs to get that text, maybe it's time to put that on your mirror, put that on your desktop, and repeat it to yourself. Because I will tell you, if you are in the war room and you're listening to this, then you are better than cleanup duty. And you are meant for leadership. You were meant for command. And now it's time to step up and command. And with that, I will see you tomorrow in the Dealership War Room.